Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Shit Happens on my YouTube channel, Cash Flow Talk. Today I'm going to talk about $250 expense that should have been saved with just a few dollars. What's going on, guys? My name is Camilo Palacio, Cash Flow Talk, and my company is Cash Flow Properties. Subscribe to the channel below if you guys see something interesting in what I'm about to tell you. Guys, as you know, I do these Shit Happens episodes because I'm tired of the people just showing the good things that happen in business. I want to also share the bad and the ugly. I want to share what's real. I want to share what's the true reality of you being a landlord and being an entrepreneur. So my experiences, hopefully we learn from them. And at the end, I'll tell you what actions to take and what we can learn from it so that it doesn't happen again, and we can avoid it as much as we can. Because if you are a business owner, shit's gonna happen whether you're washing cars, selling stuff online, or have rental properties. Shit's gonna happen. You just have to deal with it and move on. So that's why I'm doing these Shit Happens episodes. So hope you are liking them. Give me some love, give me some thumbs up, subscribe to the channel below, and if you guys have any questions, please comment so I can answer them for you. So today I'm going to talk about a $250 AC repair that should have been fixed by just changing the stupid AC filters. Now guys, understand this. I changed the filters in my own house. I live in South Florida, Miami. Which is a very, 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 very hot sometimes and very humid. Obviously, I know up north ACs are not required, but here in South Florida they are. And if you have a rental property, you have to furnish the property. You have to provide the tenant with proper AC units, whether they're wall units or they are central AC and heating systems, and they all obviously have filters. Now, for those of you who know how it works, great. But for those for you who don't know, the AC filter is like, it's how the AC breathe. You know, if you pump air out and you throw the hot air out and you put the cold air inside the house, there has to be a breathing. And in the coil, which is where the filter, where the AC goes through the machine, and I'm not a technician about these things, but I do know that the coil needs to be clean. A coil is like a little, how do you call this? It's like a little metal part where the AC flows. And when you put the AC filter, it's going to avoid the dust to go into the coil. But when the coil gets so dirty, it's like you trying to breathe, but your nose and your mouth are completely clogged. There's a point where you can't breathe anymore. So the AC needs to breathe. And if it's not breathing, then it's going to stop working. It can burn your AC unit. It can cause a lot of damages. It can break the motor. I mean, there's tons of damages that could happen. But the first thing that happens is you have to clean the coil. And that's a stupid repair that could be fixed only if the tenants would change your AC filter. And you may think, okay, this is something easy. This is something that everybody knows. But unfortunately, tenants don't take care of the home the way you take care of your home. It's the same thing, and please, I want to be honest with you guys. I don't treat my car the same way that I treat a rental car when I travel. When I'm traveling and I buy a rental car, if it gets dirty, I don't care. I never wash a rental car. If I step on something that I shouldn't have, obviously if it's not broken, but if it's something minor, I just don't care. I don't stop as much when I'm going through a bump. You don't take care of your things the same way that you should, that when they're not yours. So long story short, guys, no matter how many times you tell your tenants to change the AC filter, they're not going to. And some of them will, but many of them won't. So I'm going to give you 3 steps on how you can avoid these repairs. But the bad news is you're probably never going to avoid it. And if you have enough rental properties, you're going to run into these problems over and over and over again, because those people that don't take action, they're still going to damage it. And it's going to be an expense out of your pocket. So that bothers me. It gives me frustration. I get angry at them. I start fighting with them because it's something that a filter, guys, is about $2 to $3. Okay, let's say we get the better filters, the $8 or $7, and they last for 30 days to 45 days, sometimes even to 60 days if you buy the really good ones. But a simple repair could have avoided a $250 on this specific scenario. But in other scenarios, I've had to replace the entire AC unit, which cost me $1,800 to $2,500 depending on the size of the unit, plus repairs. Plus installation. So guys, this bothers me. Again, if you like what you're hearing, please subscribe to the channel below. So this is constant, guys. So the 3 steps that I'm willing to tell you, that I want to tell you, that work for me. And I'm not telling you that it's guaranteed this is going to work for you, because either way, they're not going to do it 100% of the time, but will reduce your expenses and will allow you to have more for the AC unit to be working for a longer period of time. So one of the things that I do is I buy packages of 6-packs. And whenever I rent a property, I buy a 6-pack, or even sometimes I bought a 12-pack of those AC filters, and I leave them in the AC storage compartment in their own house. So I'm giving them, like, this is as soon as they move into the property. This is as soon as they sign the lease. I tell them, and we do a walkthrough, and when they open the AC closet, they're gonna see 6 or 12 AC filters already the ones that I approved, already the perfect measurement and the right size, and already the good quality. And yes, it's an expense that, let's say I'm gonna average it out for $5 a unit. So times 6 is, we're talking about $30 for 6 months of peace of mind, for 6 months of not having to deal with repairs on the AC, or just 6 months of them taking care of the property. Now, you may think that because you do that, the problem is solved. It doesn't work that way, guys. If they have the filters, no matter how many times you tell them, no matter if their filter is there, no matter if they don't have to go out to Publix or supermarket or Home Depot or Lowe's to buy the AC filter, they're still going to forget, and they're still not going to do it. So step number 2 is I remind them each month, because I collect rent. As soon as I send them a text, hey, with your payment, please change your filter. Now, I cannot guarantee you that 100% of the time they change the filters. They won't. They simply won't. But at least it's a constant reminder. It's 12 reminders a year that I tell them, even if they change it, I don't know, every 2 months, every 3 months. I mean, it's better than sometimes. Like my tenant, she changed the filter last time probably 6 months ago. And it happens. It is what it is. Now, step number 3 is something that I implemented about 3 years ago, and it's worked fine. It's also an additional measurement that you can do to your tenants, but it's not going to fix the problem either. You can put a lease agreement addendum. Now, when you're renting to Section 8 people, I don't want to, how do you call this? I don't want to be racist, or I don't want to say the wrong thing on camera. But unfortunately, when you're dealing with Section 8 people, they don't take care of the property as much as other tenants do. Please, I'm not trying to discriminate. It's just my experience. My Section 8 tenants don't take care of the property as the tenants that are not with Section 8. So when I'm dealing with Section 8 people, I give them a specific addendum. I have them sign it. I sign it. I have the realtor sign it, and I submit it to the housing authority of Fort Lauderdale, Broward, Miami, or wherever their voucher is from. Guys, if you don't know what Section 8 is, please look at my other videos about Section 8, because I explain in detail what Section 8 is and how it works. But it's basically a government program that pays for my tenants' properties because they don't have enough income. They pay for the tenants' rental expense every single month because they don't have income. And they probably have too many kids, and they have disabilities, and they have unemployment. Anyways, it's a government program that pays for the rent. So these people usually don't have the money to fix the AC, but because they're living in your property, they need to take care of the unit, but they don't, because they don't have the money, and simply many of them, they don't even care. And that's the example of a tenant that I'm talking about today, because this happened to me yesterday. A tenant who's Section 8 called me screaming like crazy. My air broke. The filter is not good. I changed it 6 months ago, and yet they still have a written agreement and they don't care. They simply don't care. They never change the filter, and you're expected to go out there and fix the unit for them. Because if not, my rent income is stopped by the government because they're not living in living conditions. It's a lose-lose scenario. It is what it is, and I simply need to take the hit, pay the expense, and move on. Guys, so the 3 things that I recommend you to do is buy a 6-pack or 12-pack of filters when they move in, and if they renew, buy another 6-pack and another 12-pack of AC filters. You write down what the exact measurement is, because there's by inches and sometimes they're squares, sometimes they're rectangles. So make sure you have enough of them. They're only about $5 to $6 a piece. So if you spend $100 or $50 or $80 in AC filters, that's much better than having to pay $250 for AC repairs every 4 or 5 months. Or if they break the whole unit, having to pay $2,000, $2,500 for the whole thing. Guys, since I've been doing this, it's allowing me to save a little bit of money. It's allowing me to have less AC repairs every single month. And it just gives me a little bit of more peace of mind and less stress and less expenses and less money. Guys, notify your tenants about your AC. Educate them. Let them know how it works. If they understand that this filter is important, because if the filter gets too dirty and they don't fix it, it clogs the AC unit and it starts leaking. If they understand that, maybe they'll do something about changing it. And if you buy these filters for them, maybe that's going to save you money and save you a lot of headaches and save you a lot of stress. Guys, I don't make any money by making these videos. I'm just sharing my experience. If you like what you're hearing, again, please subscribe to the comment below. Guys, support me. I'm spending time, I'm spending money, I'm spending energy on these videos so you can learn from this, because I also learn from this. And there's so many people that are being thankful. On my phone, they call me, hey, thank you for your videos. I'm learning these, I'm learning that. So guys, share this video with the people that you know. Again, I don't make any money by doing this. I just share my experience. I just share my knowledge. Some things may be right, some things may be wrong, but that's the good thing about it being my channel. I get to decide what to talk about. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know. If you guys want me to talk about a specific topic, please let me know. And again, that's it. If you guys are interested in rental properties or buying rental or buying flips properties here in South Florida, give me a call, guys, 954-274-8511, or go to my website, www.cashflowfl.com. FL as in Florida. Cashflowfl.com. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed it. And again, subscribe.